What's up, guys? Okay, so this is the first video in a series where I'm going to be breaking down topics that are generally overcomplicated. And I'm trying to make them as simple as possible so that you feel like you have power to pursue whatever goals you have, whether that's building muscle, burning fat, getting more athletic, building your endurance capacity, whatever it might be. For this first week, we're going to go over the basics of energy balance and fat loss. This will give you the tools to be able to take your weight up or down at whatever point in your life you want to, and feeling like you have complete control over the direction you're moving forward in. First, you need to find out what your TDEE is, your total daily energy expenditure. That's your basal metabolic rate, the calories you burn just existing, plus the energy you expend during the day. This number doesn't have to be exact, it's just our baseline starting point that we're gonna make adjustments from. You can Google it, it's super easy to find. There's calculators all over the internet. You should be able to find it within like 5 minutes. Then you're going to take that calorie number and you're going to break it down into macros. And that macro breakdown is going to be what you're going to eat throughout the day. Macros are made up of proteins, carbs, and fats. Proteins are generally used for building or maintaining muscle. Carbs are an energy source like gasoline in the car. And fats are used for maintaining general health. Now, they're much more complex than that. They have many more mechanisms at hand, but this is just the most basic explanation I can give. So you break that down into macros. Generally, we want a gram per pound of body weight for protein. I use 1.5 times that number as a starting point for carbs, and then the rest you fill in with fat. Once you have your baseline, your macros for the day, then you need to eat as closely to those given numbers as you can for at least 3 to 4 weeks to give yourself a good quality data set to make adjustments from. Then you're going to weigh yourself 2 to 5 times a week and average that number. You're going to take that average and compare it to the following weeks. So week 1, 2, 3, and 4, you might go from 200 pounds to 198 to 196 to 194 as an example. In the case of fat loss, or if that's the intent, as we track these trends over the first 4 weeks, if you notice more than 1 pound to 1.5 pounds a week lost per week, we want to increase calories slightly. We want to keep it in that 0.5 pound to 1 pound per week range. If you notice that you're losing less than that, or you're not losing at all, then you decrease calories just slightly until over the next 4 weeks, you notice about 1 pound lost per week. It's really easy to make fine-tuning adjustments and over a period of time, give yourself consistent fat loss if you follow this method. Body weight trends, and then you make micro adjustments and you just rinse and repeat until you get to your desired body fat level. The fantastic thing about this model of fat loss or this methodology is that you are in complete control. You're not having to limit certain foods. You're not having to follow a specific certain plan that doesn't really allow you to live a normal lifestyle. You just have to make the foods that you want to eat every day fit into the macros that you want to eat. And then once you reach your desired body fat percentage, when you want to start adding muscle again, you want to start bulking again, you can do that. If you want to run a maintenance for a small period of time and you want to get even leaner, you can do that. You are in complete control of the direction you want your body fat or the scale to move.